Oh look, it is another unboxing video. This one I am unboxing, came the other day. I think it is an Iron Man trade. So let's just open it up. It's from Amazon. I get all my trades from Amazon because they have got that pre-order price guarantee. You get it at the lowest price it was listed for before it comes out. This is Iron Man. Oh no, it's not. It's two. This is Spider-Man, Light in the Darkness. I forgot I ordered this. This is there's Mary James there, really pretty. They're doing a kiss. This is Spider-Man comics from 2001, just before the Michael JMS run. As I said, I forgot I ordered this. And here we have got the Iron Man Epic Collection. The man who killed Robert Downton Abbey Jr. And there's Iron Man there. On the back we've got Iron Man and a woman and Phineas. Let's just have a quick flip through. This is Silver Age stuff, which means this comes from the days when we did actually have, when comics were actually just printed on silver, because there was loads of silver around, but they've coloured it properly for these re-releases. So this is Iron Man issue number 2 we're starting off with, and these are just the original Iron Man stories by people like Stanley Lee and Barney Goodwin. Probably a lot of first appearances of prominent Iron Man characters. I'm not a huge Iron Man fan. Oh, there's Iron Man versus the Hulk. That should be interesting. I wonder who wins. Probably the Hulk, because Iron Man is nowhere near as strong as the comics insist he is. Then we have got, oh, there's his racist baddie. I'm not looking at him anymore. He's really racist. There's Phineas again. Here we've got him fighting some monkeys. As I said, I'm not a big fan of Iron Man, but I'm trying to collect all his series in these epic collections. This issue, it has got Madame Masks, and this is before Kurt Busiek retconned the shit out of her. So this is back when she was a good character. This is early Silver Age Marvel, so there's obviously a lot of crossovers with villains from other books. Like, maybe there is an issue where he fights Red Skull Man. I didn't know. I haven't read it. There he is fighting some red fella, probably a communist. This book really hated communists. A lot of the baddies are just Russians. Oh, this looks trippy. He looks like someone who's high on something, and I mean, to look at his costume, that awful colour coordination, he's definitely taking something. I'm thinking LCD or something like that. And any bonuses at the back? Oh, we got some artwork at the back, original artwork, covers there. That's the front cover there. Some more covers and some pages there, and there is another cover, and there is all the epic collections you can get. Let's see which ones I've got. Incredible Hulk, I have got all of them. Iron Fist, I've got that one. Iron Man, I've got all of them. Marvel 1 and 2, I've got that. I don't get Master of Kung Fu. I'm racist and I don't like karate. Moon Man, I've got all 3. Miss Marbles, I'll be getting that second one soon. I've pre-ordered it, so that'll probably be my next unboxing one. I've got the first one. New Muties, I am not getting them ones, mainly because I have got quite a nice collection of hardcovers of Excellent Force, which has the tail end of New Muties. Luke Cage's and Iron Fist, I've got both of them. The next volume I'm probably not going to get because it's written by Kurt Busiek. Punisher, created by Gary Conman. I'm not a big fan of the Punisher, I don't have any of them. Sukkot Fury, never heard of them. Up here we got Silver Surfman. I've got some of these, but not some others. I've got volume 3. I don't have volume 1 because that is just Fantastic Force issues. Volume 6 and volume 7 I didn't have because all those issues are in the Infinity Gauntlets omnibus. And volume 13 there, I've got that pre-ordered, that'll be coming soon. 4, I've got all of them, and he has got the most of all the characters. There's 10, I believe, and I've got all 10. Wolfman, I should have all 5, but Amazon never delivered volume 13 there. I see it in Forbidden Planet all the time, and I consider buying it, but then I never did. Extra Factor, I'm not buying them ones. I've got a lot of issues in hardcover, and I've got the David Peters run in old trades. Excellent Force, not getting them because I said got them in hardcovers. Excellent Men, again, I've got most of them in hardcovers. They haven't listed Captain America. Is it at the front? Oh yes, it is. Spider-Man, not getting any of them. I've mostly got them in omnibus. Ant-Man and Giant Man, I might get that one. I haven't yet. Avengers, I'm not getting them because I've got most of the issues in singles. Avengers West Coast, I've got them in hardcover. Black Panther, I got both of them. Captain America, I'm picking and choosing some cause. Well, these first 4 volumes I've got in omnibus. I've got volume 9, and then I've got the Marty Mark Griswold stuff. I think Captain America has got the most of any of them. Just I didn't have all of them. He's got, yeah, he has got at least 11 or 12. That last one I didn't have. I didn't want it. It's Martin fucking Quaid. Daredevil, I think I've got all of them. Although one of these is out soon. So Defenders, I've got volume 6 and volume 7. The Jim Tomatoes run, not collected that well. Skipped quite a few issues. Doctor Strange, I've got all 3. Excalibur, I didn't have any of them. Didn't really like the series. Fantastic Force, I've got all of them. Now on to Spider-Man. Light in the Darkness. Annoys us a bit that the cover looks like it's upside down, but he's hanging off a wall, isn't he? I've got that trade there. Spider-Man Web Slingers, the complete collection. I've not read all these stories. Most of them are by Peter Jenkins, so they'll all be Spider-Man remembering his Uncle Ben, because that's what most of them were. Let's see the first fucking issue. He's at his grave. I read this run in real time, and a good 70% of the run is just Peter Parker remembering his Uncle Ben and how great he is and how he misses him. Then occasionally there would be actual superhero stories, and it'd be decent. This one seems to be him and the Human Fire teaming up. This was I've read this one. This is when he does stand-up comedy. Have they skipped an issue? Because that was the end of a story with Chameleon. Don't know who that is. It's a woman though, so let's hope he doesn't beat her up too bad. Extras thrown in there. Fancy her, the black cat, really pretty. I've read this one as well. This is good. It's got the Sandman in. He thinks he's dying. A really good issue. It kind of tries to undo the awful Kurt Busey and Tom Beaver retcon that the Sandman was brainwashed or something like that. I think I've read this one as well. No, I haven't. I think this is a tie-in issue to Maximus Securities. Is this Junior art? I might have read this one. I think this is a crossover with the Green Gobbler. I think this is in another trade as well. Yeah, this looks like Junior's art. Right, so where does this issue start? Here, yeah, it's crossover with the Green Gobbler. It was like his big revenge against Spider-Man. It's all right story, decent. That's exactly what I was just about to say. There's a really good splash page with them fighting, and that's it there to prove my point. I've read bits and pieces of this run. From the looks, this this story I love. It's about assisted suicide. It's really, really good. Spider-Man, one of his old enemies, is like a machine, and he wants Spider-Man to just put him out of his misery. It's a really good story. It's a two-parter. Have I read this one? Let's see. I don't know. I've read this one. This guy, he appeared in a few stories. He's called Fusion. Pretty. He could copy powers and stuff like that. Quite like those stories. He would often beat up Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man would have to think of some genius way to defeat him. And was that there? Him remembering his Uncle Ben again? It looked like it was. Yep. Look, in this trade, there's at least 2 issues all about Spider-Man remembering how bloody great his Uncle Ben was. Yep, I remember this one, how they used to go to baseball games, how it meant so much to him, despite the fact that he has not mentioned it in a single comic since or before. As I said, most of that run was just him fondly remembering Uncle Ben. We've got some bonuses there, line work, and this will be Wizard covers. Remember Wizard. There he is kissing Mary James. I don't even remember seeing that cover anywhere in here. It's probably in there. I've only ever once seen them use an image on a cover that isn't in the story at all. There was another Spider-Man trade, actually. They had a Spider-Man and Carnage. And that issue wasn't in it at all. Carnage wasn't in the trade. I'll read this eventually. And I'll read this eventually. I'll rate them both 7 thumbs up.